Listen, there's an ending happening and it's causing you to feel like doubtful. It's causing you to question. It's causing you to feel anxiety. It's causing you to wonder what your next is going to look like. Because some of you are being called, some of you are being asked to move into this new, but yet in order for you to move into this new, you have to actually end a cycle of something. That cycle could be the way that you think. That cycle could be the way that you have these self-talking doubts and sabotaging yourself. That sacrifice, that ending could be you, literally moving from an environment, moving from a particular job. That ending could be you actually letting go of a relationship that you thought was going to work out. In order for you to move over into your new, in order for you to step into this new thing that God is calling you to do, there has to be an ending to something. That's just how it works. Sometimes we get so caught up on the ending that we don't realize there's a new beginning. But in order for you to step over into that new beginning, you have to end that last cycle in your life. And I get it. It don't feel good. Maybe it's bringing you some self, anxiety, depression, whatever it may be. You may feel like because you don't know what your next look like, that you're really not sure if you should even step over into that new beginning. But I want to come and encourage you and tell you that yes, you already know it's time to disconnect. You already know it's time for a new cycle in your life. You already know it's time for you to elevate, whether that's mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You already know that. I'm just coming to confirm that yes, it's time for that new beginning. I want y'all to sit and think about this thing that I'm telling y'all is coming to an ending. What is it that this thing is really bringing you? This thing, this person, this place, this environment, whatever it is, what is it that they're giving you that you feel like you won't be able to live without? Just take a minute and think about that. Have these individuals really added any value to your life? Has that job really helped you grow? Has that environment really been conducive to you and your peace and your health? Think about these things that y'all wanting to hold on to and see if it really is something that you should really consider holding on to. And the reason why some of us can't move over into that new, because we're constantly holding on to the old. And God is saying, I need you to release that because that no longer serves you. That cannot go with you in this next cycle. The way you showing up, the way you acting, the way you're trying to carry out different things. Listen, that can't be the same way that you show up in this new environment. Some of y'all need to ask God, how do I need to show up in this season? What is it that you want me to do in this season so that I can step over into this new, so that I can maximize the moment, so that I can be healed, so that I can get into that loving relationship? What is it that you're asking me to do? Listen, I'm telling you, you're in a season now where things are shifting. And even though it may feel uncomfortable, even though you may not know what your next is, even though it may be a little bit doubtful because you can't see it right now, I'm telling you to still make the move. Still make the move. Still close that last door because that no longer serves you. That's over, y'all. And those of you that I'm talking to, you know I'm talking to you. This video, this message won't resonate with everybody, but listen, if it's for you, it's for you. That cycle is over in your life. That relationship is over in your life. That job is over in your life. Where you're living, that's over in your life. It's time for a new beginning. In order for you to step into that new beginning, you have to close out that last cycle. You have to release yourself from people and things that no longer serve you. You've done that. You've been there, done that. Now it's time for something new. These individuals, this environment, that job, it did not serve you. It didn't. Maybe it did some time ago, but now you're outgrowing that. So if you continue to stay there, you're going to feel confined. You're going to feel like you're being, boxed in. You're going to feel like you're going against the grain because you're not in the flow of what God is trying to do in you and through you. So it's time for you to release some things. It's time for you to release some people. It's time for you to let go of that fear, that doubt, and actually step over into your new beginning. There's better for you. There's greater for you. There's a healthy relationship for you. There's people that want to love on you. There's people that's waiting for you. Those of you that know you're being called to, step out and speak your truth. There's people that's waiting to hear from you. But as long as you keep holding on to that fear, that doubt, as long as you keep, staying in that last cycle, you will never get to your new. And it's hurting you more than anybody else. The people that you're trying to stay connected to, they don't care. They're in low vibration. They do not care. They're used to that, but you're trying to elevate and do something better. So it's harming you more than it's harming them. The same thing for the environments, the same thing for the jobs. Y'all trying to hold on to these positions when there's better for you. The boss is getting what they want out of you, but what are you getting? Are you growing? Are you being fulfilled? Do you have a purpose in that space or that organization? What do you want? That's the question of today. What is it that you want, and are you willing to work for it? There's a new beginning for you, but in order for you to get there, you got to close out that last cycle. You got to close that last door. There's no other way. You cannot carry that old into the new. It's not going to work at all. So I'm coming to encourage those of you that feel like you're closing it out, but yet you're scared. You know it's time for something new, but you really don't know. Listen, it's going to work out. But you have to make a decision. You have to decide today, like, that's it. I'm going to close this door. That's it. So that your new can begin. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for continuing to show up. Thank y'all for hitting the like. Thank y'all for your comments. Thank y'all for y'all donations through PayPal, Cash App. Super thanks. Thank y'all for just doing you, being you. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.